Hello everybody, I am Brantman and welcome to our February monthly progress report. I do one of these every single month, and it's basically to look over what happened in the previous month and to give you guys a nice look ahead. I'd like to go ahead and say welcome to all of our old subs, all of our new subs, old and new viewers alike. You all are very instrumental in making this happen, as every video goes on every single day in all 3 time slots, or in some days 2, and you guys make me really want to keep doing this, and that's why I produce these for you, so that you guys can see the difference that you guys are making when you come and you watch videos. So I'd like to go ahead and first start this off by saying a special thanks to Adrian over at Adrian Gaming. Due to him, we had a bigger spike in multiple areas this time around than what we normally do. So big thank you to him for hosting one of my videos for a day, or, well, really putting it up in his community chat and letting people check me out, which was pretty cool. I have to say that was really awesome of him. So I just want to go ahead and say thank you to Adrian and a special shout out to him. Be sure to go over there and go check out his channel. He does a lot of EU4, Victoria, Total War games and stuff like that, like I do. Me and him, I would consider us very good friends when it comes to the offline and online stuff. So definitely make sure to check his stuff out. Now, so let's get on with it. So we're looking back at January here, and as you can see, it's in this column here. And starting it off, watch time was at 81,854 minutes, which is an increase of over 6,000 from December of 2017, and that had a total of 56 days and 20 hours. We're breaking records on this channel every month, and it's awesome. I love seeing that. Views were at 12,752, which is an increase of over 2,000. Now our audience retention went down, and percentage views went down as well, but that's because when you do what Adrian has done, Adrian saying, hey, go check out this guy's channel, well, they could come in and they could say, you know, after 5 minutes of watching, saying, what am I doing watching this guy? It's not what I want to watch. And that's fine. That is perfectly fine. That is their prerogative to do so. And what that has done is it has driven down some numbers. That's okay. I am fully expected this when it happened. I am okay that it happened. Okay, we probably will see an increase over the next month or two as things get back to normal. So everything's perfectly good on that front. I'm not going to fret over it. But what we did see was we saw a huge boost in our subscribers of over 74 this month. That's doubled compared to December. That blew out any sort of idea that we had that maybe we'd hit 45 or something like that as our likely increase. We blew it out the water, and we did that in January, which is usually a slow month for YouTube. So I'm very happy about that. And which, you know, again, I've got to thank Adrian for that, because it's solely on him that those extra 30, 40 subscribers came from, and I appreciate that 100%. Our comments were up by 53% to 69 for January, and you know, 69. Heyo. Sorry, I don't know why childish me came up with that. Total subs was up to 409, which is 39 higher than we expected. Total views were up to 87,614, which is 1,614 more than we expected. And our February, we now have new goals for February to see 475 total subs and 99,025 total views. So as you can see, we still do have our work cut out for us in the next month. And I mean, as you can see, I mean, that's pretty ambitious. That's what, an increase of 66 subscribers. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, we slowed down. It's February. There's only 28 days in the month. I don't know if that's possible. I think we need to count this month and the next month of April, of March. We need to count February and March as being, we need to kind of rest back for a second, you know, and count our cards, because we're working on kind of a weird expectation timeline. So I'm not gonna be too mad if we do not hit this, because we're also working off of an abnormality from January. So just remember that. I'm not gonna be too mad. Now, I do fully expect to hit this view count. I expect my views to still keep going up. I do not expect that to fall. If I'll go ahead and say though, if we were 1,000 less, not going to be too mad. But if we don't hit that, I am going to be a little peeved. So I definitely want to see us hit that. That does not mean you guys go out and go. I know some of my subscribers and some of my viewers, you guys are diehards and you'll watch videos twice. Please do not do that. I am not advocating for that. Let's make this happen organically and properly. Okay. So yeah, and I guess one last little point is, these little abnormality months are going to happen. And as the bigger we get, the bigger I get, and the bigger we make this thing, it's going to start happening more and more and more. We'll have one month that has, 10, 20, 30% more than the next. And then, that next month will fall down a little bit, and then we'll come up again. So this isn't always going to be increasing exponentially. It might go up and down over time. So, I mean, it's just kind of cool seeing that happen now. So just, a final little note on that. All right. So pushing on, because I do not want to get stuck on this. Let's go on and look over at the schedule here. As you can see, we have the 6 a.m. wildcard slot. Battle Stations Pacific Japan has been going on. I've been loving that. You guys have been loving that series. It seems to be getting lots of views pretty quickly. I'm excited about that. Apparently, this did not get changed. Let's do a little update real quick. There we go. So EU4 Ottoman has been taken over the 12 o'clock time slot. And that's our Paradox time slot. And that's the Let's Learn campaign. I have to say, I appreciate everybody for doing so much towards helping me learn. A lot of people who have been saying, they don't understand why they're watching, but they're seeing things that I'm doing that I'm messing up, and they're telling me. Thank you so much to everybody. That means so much to me that you're doing that. It's one of my, best series right now as far as, the views coming in for the first few episodes. I mean, past that, people, of course, are realizing if they know the game, they're not going to watch it. And that's fine. I expect it. But I think those who stick around, it does mean a lot to me. Now, going on to our 6 p.m. time slot, that is our Total War time slot. We have been doing the United Provinces throughout. And that one is getting ready to start wrapping up. I think it's just about over. And I think where we are right now is we're getting to the point where it will be over in the next 2, maybe 3 weeks, I think. I have already uploaded the change to the next series, which we'll talk about here in just a second. So, as a matter of fact, I think, United Provinces, we're going to finish up on the 12th. And then that's when we're going to start Poland. Battle Stations Pacific, by the way, will go on into the 3rd week of March. So just a heads up there. This is going to last for quite a while. But it'll go from Japan to America. So we're going to see both sides being played. Now we're just going to pop on over here to the Future tab. Now this is the one where we start going into, we're not sure what's going to happen land. This is possibly things can change, things can go on. So here's just what I have possibly thought out right now. Of course, February and 3 quarters of March will be Battle Stations Pacific in some way. February should be us switching in, for the Paradox titles to France. Again, it will be a Let's Learn. I hope to learn how to handle mechanics just outside of the HRE and trying to expand into it a little bit. Maybe some taking over of Iberia, maybe some colonization, trying to just be the big blue, I don't want to be a big blue blob per se. I just want to be big blue, and not lose it, and maybe push a little bit, maybe become emperor. That'd be kind of fun. From outside to inside, that'd be kind of fun to see happen. I've also included where we might move on to England afterwards. Again, that'll be another Let's Learn. It's going to be just how to handle an island. Again, colonization probably being a big deal. It might be trying to get over a PU, personal union. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm using these terms thinking everybody knows. You may not. Most people did not come to my channel for EU4. So again, I'm using those terms. My apologies. Anyways, in EU4, it's called a PU, or a personal union. I want to try to get England to have a personal union over France. That'd be kind of cool to have. So I want to try that. Poland will continue through February once it starts here on the 12th, and it will probably go into March. I do not think that's going to be a quick one. And when that happens, we'll switch over to Austria when the time comes. After Austria will be France. I do not know if that will happen in April. I'm pretty sure this switch will happen mid to late March. I do not know if it'll be enough time for Austria to get done in a month and a half. I don't know what the requirements for Austria are. I have to assume that they're similar to Poland and similar to Prussia, but we'll have to see. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much what's coming up, just with this ending, there's some thought, there's some discussion as to what should be next. I know I have Lego in a question mark next to it right now because I don't even really know, and that's something special. Be looking up in the future. There will be a video coming up that's going to be solely about you guys voting for what I do next. So this is going to be, of course, taking over that 6 a.m. Eastern time slot, the wild card time slot, and I'll let you guys vote in what the next game will be, and I'll explain more about what all will be going on then. But before I go jumping off, because normally this is where I would end the video, right? No, not this time. We're going to talk a little bit about some other things going on with YouTube and about my channel. And we'll start off with putting Supreme Ruler on notice. And you probably all already noticed, Supreme Ruler is not here. And some of you may have gotten your hopes up when you saw that I had mistakenly kept it in here. I'm sorry about that. That was not intended. So Supreme Ruler is over and done with. Many of you came to my channel because of that game. And I said, I might return to it, I might not, and that's still up in the air, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. And I constantly see comments from people asking me, hey, where's Supreme Ruler? Well, it's not being played. Just plain and simple, I've done all I could do in that game. 2020 and Cold War and all the rest of them, they're pretty much the same thing. I've done all I can do with it. The game is not really developed quite correctly. It's not like it has constant development that keeps it working and fixes bugs quickly and stuff like that. So it's really difficult to be a huge fan of them and to keep playing it, especially on a channel. So that's why I've kind of moved over to the games that we have moved over to. I apologize if you really do like those and that's only why you're here. I apologize. I just don't plan to do it anymore. At least not right now. Maybe one day, just not today. But again, I appreciate those people who did come for that, and only for that, their support. It's meant the world to me, and I do understand if you do not want to watch my channel anymore because it's not here. That's okay. We're going to keep pushing on anyways with other games, just because, I have a philosophy that I'll play what makes me happy. And if a happy gamer is a happy recorder, and that's a happy, hopefully the viewers see the happiness coming through too. So, and, a couple things about the channel though, also to get on with. People are throwing ideas to me about the EU4 and even about, our Total War games. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. And then they seem to get a little mad when I don't do it. Or they tell me this 4 or 5, 6 months in the past, previous for a video of 6 months in the past that I've already completely finished on. Know this, guys. I'm usually about 2 weeks in advance. If I don't do it in the next video or in the next 7 videos, it's because I'm already way ahead. I'm going to eventually, if I think it's something good, I'll put it in there. But it might take me a while. So just understand, I have to get things done in advance because I do have obligations outside of the channel that, I have to live up to, and I record and upload when I can. So I'm very fortunate that allows me to do a schedule. So just a heads up on that. And then last, I think it's time we talk about the big elephant in the room, or really the lack thereof anymore. YouTube has decided to demonetize anybody that does not have 4,000 viewer hours per every 12 months, which we have that by a long shot, or 1,000 subs, which we do not have that. I'm going to go ahead and let you know now. I wasn't collecting off YouTube in the first place. I did have ads on, but it was just more to see, eventually that might become something to help supplement income. It's not something that I care too much about. It's just something that was there. Well, I'm going to let you know now that will not be happening anymore. You see, you can just to prove a point. I don't even share how much I was making, but I'll tell you, it was anywhere from like $8 to $15. It used to be $15, and it's slowly been going down to about $8, $9 lately per month. It's not a lot. Like I said, it's not big, but it's just one of those things that's been happening. Well, YouTube has decided to demonetize to that level. It no longer will occur to me. So what does that mean? It means that you should see less or no ads on my channel, which is pretty cool. I in a way, I'm thinking, it's kind of like a rebirth. You guys will just be able to say, hey, I want to watch Brantman's video, and not have to worry about clicking skip or watching through it or whatever. So, that does not mean it's going away on every channel. Some channels most will actually, anything over 1,000 subs with 4,000 views will keep theirs. So you might see them on others, but you should not see that on mine. And if you do, I would like it if you let me know, because I want to know if YouTube is monetizing my channel and not giving me any of that money. So you guys just be on the lookout for that. You let me know if you see it in the comments, and I'll be sure to address it if that is the case. I'll be looking on it myself. So anyways, okay, I've gone probably a little bit longer than I really wanted to, even though we got most of the best stuff done early. Be on the lookout for that vote video, probably coming out in the next week or so. Also be on the lookout for all kinds of other stuff. I want you to definitely go check out Adrian if you can. Tell him thank you from me. Maybe go check out his Discord. It's on his channel. And definitely, just want to say again, thank you to him, especially Adrian. Thank you to everybody who's been watching and subbing and viewing. You guys are awesome. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Like to urge you to continue to watch, because it's only through that we can continue to get better and better and get ourselves bigger and bigger and create this community that I'd love to create around my channel, so people can come and game with each other and all that. And I like being the guy that started that. So also, I like to go ahead and say, make sure to check out my own Discord, which you'll find the link below. And you guys have an awesome day. I appreciate y'all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.